following is an exclusive presentation of Ravens Productions.
Coming up on this week's edition of Ravens Report, we go all access as the Ravens hand the Patriots their first loss of the season. We sit down with AFC Offensive Player of the Week, Lamar Jackson. Plus, we preview this week's AFC North matchup against the Cincinnati Bengals. All of that and more on this week's Ravens Report.
15-10-5, touchdown Ravens. They are dancing in the aisles. Oh, what a scene we have at M&T. Ravens on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Welcome to this week's edition of Ravens Report from the Under Armour Performance Center. I'm Erin Hawksworth. What a win. The Ravens upended the previously undefeated Patriots 37-20. Lamar Jackson led the way with 224 total yards, and the Ravens announced themselves as one of the top teams in the NFL. We'll talk to the Ravens quarterback later in the show, but for now, we travel back to M&T Bank Stadium, and it was just the perfect night in Baltimore for football, a showdown of two first-place teams in front of a national TV audience.
Nothing needs to be said. Patriots come into our house, we fight!
It's gonna come down to all the hard work preparation for this right here, man. I got my dogs with me. You got me for 60 minutes and some. Do what we do best, man.
M&T Bank Stadium, Baltimore in the spotlight. Two first-place teams, two opponents used to extraordinary battles, one undefeated team, all in front of the nation tonight.
Just the men for the job. It's on us tonight, baby. Remember that.
Been waiting all day. Been waiting all day.
A potential battle for the ages tonight.
Let's keep punching. If I don't get you, I'm gonna send my youngest for you.
Touchdown Ravens! Coming, Brady is hit and sacked! The country just got a chance to digest what we have seen this season from Lamar Jackson and the Ravens offense, and it is something special.
1, 2, 3.
You cannot prepare for Lamar Jackson. There's no wide receiver who could do that in your practice on your scout team. There's no backup quarterback who could do it.
Tom Brady came into the NFL just 2 years after Lamar Jackson came onto the planet. 20 years later, they face each other for the first time. Expect a little bit of electricity.
Tonight is the night. Tonight is our night.
Every single play, we fight. That's exactly why you stay in this league, is you fight.
So the Ravens will have the ball first. Flush from the pocket, hit, throws, diving catch made at the 36-yard line. And Hollywood Brown will keep the offense on the field. Lamar Jackson will keep it, sweeps to the left, and he will strut in for the touchdown. Lamar Jackson strolls in for 6.
Yes, sir. We always got something else, right? Yes, sir. Always. There you go.
Let's go, boy.
Y'all finding Hollywood, though. Yeah. Give him a chance, right?
In the run game, good angles. You took a really good one on the backside. Take good angles now and cover up.
This place is playoff caliber electric tonight. Brady gets the snap. Blitz pressure coming. Brady is hit and sacked back at the 27-yard line. Peanut Owasu.
Let's go, baby.
This crowd has been raucous from the start, and they are fired up as the Ravens now looking at a 1st and 10. Takes the snap, hands it to Ingram, running off left tackle, has a seam, 40, 45, midfield. Patriot 40, leg race 30, he's to the 25, 20, 15, and all the way down to the New England 12. But not before a 58-yard run. Gus Edwards will check in, and he'll get the carry. He's got an opening off the left side to the 5, and he's in for the touchdown. Gus the Bus rolls in for the Ravens' 2nd touchdown of the night. It's the Ravens 17, the stunned Patriots nothing.
Remind everybody, let's not get happy. Yeah. Let's keep punching. If I don't get you, I'm gonna send my youngest for you.
We got all big dog and no little dog. Hey, bro, we know.
Hey, keep getting to him, boy.
We know.
The Ravens lead at 17-0, and the Patriots find themselves in their largest deficit this season. This is unbelievable. Patriots with 3 possessions, 2 3-and-outs. Jake Bailey's punt is fumbled. Oh no, at the 20-yard line, Cyrus Jones fumbles it. There's a pile-up, mostly Patriot players, and New England recovers. Just like that, a night the Ravens had complete ownership of They hand it right back to the Patriots with the one thing they could not afford to do tonight, a turnover. Brady takes the snap, looks left, fires, and it is caught for the touchdown, Mohamed Sanu. Oh, the Ravens are playing right into the Patriots' hands with turnovers. And now they have to reestablish their upper hand because they have let the Patriots back in this game. And Tom Brady called him a rhythm passer in the first half. I fear he has found his rhythm. Out of the shotgun on first down, fakes the handoff to Burkhead, throws to Edelman at the line, slips one tackler but won't get far, fumbles the ball, recovered by the Ravens. Marlon Humphrey has it, and he's streaking down the sidelines. He's to the 20, 10, 5, touchdown Ravens! Marlon Humphrey, Mr. Instant Score, strikes again.
Look good out there. But I'm telling you, I called it. Look, Deion, hold the ball up there. Now you paying me back.
It's the thing you have to love about a game like this. It's national TV. It's middle of the season. It's two first-place teams. Everybody's been waiting for it. And now it has taken on the personality of a heavyweight boxing fight, 4th down and 4. And they're going for it. Jackson out of the shotgun. Takes the snap, rolls to the right, pumps once, throws, complete at the 31-yard line. It's Willie Snead with the catch for the first down. Lamar Jackson takes the snap, rolls to the right. Now he retreats to the left. He's bottled up. He escapes. 15, 10. Jackson along the far sideline, steps out of bounds at the 5. Mr. Impossible escapes a vice grip and turns a sure loss of 5 or 6 into a gain of 12. Jackson wants to throw, fires back to the left. He's got Nick Boyle. Boyle turns a corner, and he's in for his first NFL touchdown. Nick Boyle finally finds the end zone and at just the right time.
Happy for you, baby. First one. Yes! Yes!
Greg Roman, the Ravens offensive coordinator, at this point wants to just pound the ball on the clock as much as possible. The Ravens have had some impressive drives in this game, and this is starting to look like one of them. Jackson takes the snap. He wants to keep it, tries to squeeze off right guard and tackle, pushes his way to the 1, backs in, touchdown! Lamar Jackson with an unbelievably patient run, and then a burst of power with the aid of Orlando Brown. He was arguably dragged into the end zone. Bill Belichick and his Patriots are saddled with their first loss of the season, and you can't help but think these two teams won't see each other again in January.
The Ravens have the top-ranked scoring offense in the NFL, but the defense is scoring touchdowns as well, thanks in large part to cornerback Marlon Humphrey. The Ravens' 3 defensive touchdowns rank 2nd in the NFL. Still to come on Ravens Report, 1 year ago, Lamar Jackson was getting ready to make his first career start. Now, he's firmly in the conversation for league MVP. We sit down with Lamar after the break. Welcome back to Ravens Report, presented by MedStar Health. I'm Erin Hawksworth. Since Lamar Jackson became the Ravens starting quarterback, the numbers speak for themselves. He's 12-3 as a starter. The Ravens led the NFL in total offense and are first in the league with 21 rushing touchdowns. Lamar has been amazing this season and just won AFC Offensive Player of the Week for the 2nd time. Electric, unpredictable, humble, and determined, Lamar has proven the doubters wrong.
Mr. Impossible.
His speed to the edge is so hard to replicate and hard to defend.
You cannot prepare for Lamar Jackson.
You cannot stop that 3-headed monster.
That's the type of talent that keeps you up at night if you're a defensive coordinator.
Touchdown, Lamar Jackson!
Lamar, what a difference a year makes. You think about week 9 last season, you're backing up Joe. You're a part of the offense, and then over the course of 12 months, you beat the New England Patriots, defending champs, on Sunday Night Football. You're a guy who seems to thrive in big moments. That felt big for week 9, whether it was the fans, the opponent. How did it feel for you?
It felt great just to have that win in Baltimore. You know, the fans was out. You know, it was loud.
At one point, we was on offense in the red zone. I'm thinking it was our crowd. It probably was the Patriots crowd, but it was just that type of environment. Like everyone was going at it.
I've been fortunate to be on the sideline for a lot of Patriots games, so seeing the way Tom Brady does his business. It's not often that I can remember him ever going over to the opposing quarterback to give him kind words before a game. That had to mean a lot for you.
It did. It's coming from the GOAT, like all GOATs. It was pretty cool, but I couldn't get starstruck before the game. I had to prepare myself, had to stay focused, but I probably wanted to say more. I probably wanted his jersey, but if the shoe was on the other foot, I wouldn't want his jersey. Like, I lose, I wouldn't want to give my jersey away. So I was like, I'll just wait till after the season. I'm gonna ask for a jersey.
One of the beauties of this run that this team's on and you're on is that people are starting to jump on this bandwagon. And your interaction with them, I feel like, is unique in this league, where there's a separation often between the athlete and the fan. You seem to break down that wall. Why do you do that?
They give us so much, inspiration during the games. It's good to make people days. You never know how they're feeling. They probably had a bad day at work, and they might want to see us out in public. They might run into us out in public. My job is to make their day. And the guy told me that one time I was in Target. He was like, man, I was having a bad day. Man, you just made my day. That was pretty cool to me.
Do you think you'll be able to keep that over the course of your long career as success continues to follow you?
That's just me. That's me regardless. I don't care what accomplishment I have. That's just me.
Where are you feeling like you've made the most strides in your game over the course of the last year?
Pocket pause. I'm relying on my linemen a lot more, than I did last year, just being a rookie, honestly trying to get out, not trying to get sacked, last year, but this, it's a lot different. I'm a lot more comfortable, just letting stuff happen, letting the routes develop more.
And we saw that poise in the confidence a few weeks ago in Seattle. What people enjoy about that, whether they're Ravens fans or not, is the emotion from you, the confidence, but also the trust in a head coach to a young quarterback. How did that resonate with you as you thought about it, that your coach asked your advice and took your opinion and you guys made a play?
I was so locked in the game. And, our offense doing a great job. We driving the ball downfield, hit a hump, got stopped. We got close on the third down, but didn't convert. Man, fourth down, I'm hot. I'm like, man, we can't put Tucker out on the field. Russell just drove down the field and just scored. We give them the ball back without a touchdown and just 3 points. It wouldn't mean anything for us. It wouldn't help us, I felt. And I was ticked off going to the sideline. I'm like, bro, we need to score. Like, I'm tired of just kicking field goals. And coach seen it on my face, He was like, you want to go for it? I was shocked, to be honest. Like, I was shocked because coach never came up to me and asked me if I want to go for it. I asked Marshall because, it starts with him, I feel, even though it starts with the center. But Marshall, he's the OG, he's the veteran. He's been around, he's going to be a future Hall of Famer. I'm like, man, you want to go for it? He's like, yeah, let's go. No doubt in my mind we weren't going to get it.
And how much, because we think about the uniqueness of the running game, the tight ends in this offense, the big plays from a guy like Hollywood, but the aggressiveness, how much is that a part of the identity of this offense this year?
That's always been the Ravens, I felt, even just growing up watching them guys play. Like, even if it was defense with Ray Lewis and Ed Reed, those guys, they was always aggressive, and that's what we need to do.
I've done this with you before, and you're good at it because you got a rhythmic cadence.
Yeah.
One word or quick answer, quick thought when I drop a name your way, and we're going to run through some of your teammates. Mark Ingram, first thought is what?
Beast.
Marlon Humphrey.
Marlon, he on his way to be a GOAT. He on his way. Top 2, not 2 in the league right now.
Marquise Hollywood Brown.
Fast. He can run.
At some point, we're going to have a race. I don't know, maybe.
Not me, not with me.
No?
He running. He running, man.
Lastly, Greg Roman.
Man, he's a guru right now. It's really running. I can't say guru. That's running name. I can't give him that. He the wizard right now.
Always can turn a phrase, Lamar.
Yes,
Great
sir.
to be with you.
Appreciate that.
Thanks.
When the Ravens needed Lamar to play his best, he did just that. Against the Patriots' top-ranked defense, Lamar passed for a touchdown and ran for 2 more as the Ravens gashed the Patriots for 37 points. Coming up next on Ravens Report, after the big win, the Ravens quickly turned their attention to their AFC North rivals, the Cincinnati Bengals. John Harbaugh previews the matchup next. Welcome back to Ravens Report. I'm Erin Hawksworth. Despite the Bengals' 0-8 record, the Ravens are determined not to underestimate their opponents. Back in Week 6, the Ravens struggled and narrowly defeated the Bengals 23-17. Well, since then, the Bengals have made some pretty big changes. Veteran quarterback Andy Dalton has been benched and replaced by rookie Ryan Finley, who'll be starting his first NFL game this Sunday. To preview this week's game, here's Garrett Downing with head coach John Harbaugh.
Coach, congratulations on beating the Patriots on Sunday. Such a fun night. I want to start there. Can you just talk about how incredible the atmosphere? I mean, it was an electric night.
It was a great night, you know, and we had some stars. The stars were out. It was a beautiful night. The crowd was electric, as you said. I thought the stadium was incredible. The night it takes on a whole nother type of an atmosphere, doesn't it? With all the lights and everything's lit up, and then you had Ray and Ed and those guys on the board, and just a very special night.
It was a lot of fun. A cool moment was late in the game after, I think, Lamar's second touchdown, rushing touchdown of the night. You heard the MVP chants start to break out, and it was just a really incredible moment. What did you make of it when you heard that chant and just the whole MVP talk around him?
Well, I just thought, okay, let's go earn that. You know, I mean, let's go do it. That's a good, for me, it's a good place to start. The idea is to go win the next game, to stack wins after that, and try to win the ultimate game.
Fans were kind of relishing in that moment, but you guys were back in here the next day, and you turned the page to the Bengals. And how pleased are you with the way that this team has responded to that win and put all the focus on that game on Sunday?
Right. Well, we haven't even talked about the Patriots. We had the Patriots game, you know, and like any game that you have, you finish it up on Tuesday afternoon for us. We look at the corrections. We look at the previous game with an eye toward the next game, because really what it's about is improving and building on whatever we did or didn't do in the last game. So that game's gone. It was really gone Sunday night, to be honest with you. It's a good feeling, but for us, we have a big challenge against the Bengals. We have to go there and play a rivalry game in their stadium, a team that's got nothing to lose. They're gonna expect to beat the Ravens. That's their plan, and we've got to make sure that doesn't happen by playing our best football.
Lastly, Coach, we'll finish up with this one. I know you had Ray Lewis out here this week. Is it always good to catch up with him? And I think he talked to the team. Is that right?
He did. He talked to the team. He had a great message. You know, it's a message of keeping it simple, man. Taking care of business. The next obstacle in front of you towards your ultimate goal, one day at a time. You know, you got to keep forging ahead at all times. And I didn't say it quite as well as Ray did. You know, who could?
He's got a little pizzazz, right? Yeah.
You know, and the players appreciate it. Just like when Ed was here, I think the players, and it's amazing how we have so many young guys, right?
Yeah.
I look around the faces and I see the faces, and they're almost like, that's Ray Lewis.
Yeah.
You know, that's Ray Lewis. He's for real. And yet, he's a Raven, and they're Ravens, and I think they understand that.
That's awesome, Coach. Well, thanks so much for the time. Good luck against the Bengals.
Thanks, Garrett.
The Ravens are looking to extend their 4-game winning streak this Sunday and continue their dominance in November. Since 2008, the Ravens are 33-13 in the month of November, ranking #1 in the NFL. Coming up next on Ravens Report, Brandon Carr has a big surprise for one special Ravens fan.
Every single Sunday you fight!
They say we sent a message to the NFL, that it was a statement win.
Touchdown, Ravens! Nothing needs to be said.
But there's no column in the standings for statements. Statements don't help us to get where we're going.
Strolls in for 6.
They don't get us the division. They definitely don't get us a parade. And we've ignored the statements before.
He doesn't throw effectively.
And Baltimore will be in second place.
So we're certainly not hearing them now.
You're going to get some indie people.
You want a statement? Here's one. We're just getting started.
Earl Thomas, and this house is going wild.
Welcome back to Ravens Report. From the Under Armour Performance Center, I'm Erin Hawksworth. Last week on Ravens Report, we featured cornerback Brandon Carr's passion and commitment to fighting breast cancer. Well, now this week, Brandon had the chance to honor a survivor and give the surprise of a lifetime to Ravens PSL owner Lisa Cumberland.
Watch out, Poe. Hey, Miss Lisa, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. Did you enjoy the game last night?
You guys, I swear to you, I've been going however many years. Best game day experience ever. It was awesome.
It was an awesome game. I feel like it was close to a Super Bowl atmosphere. And you were there
I was there.
with the great luck that you brought us. I think Poe says, we need to bring you to Miami.
What?
But guess what? It's not just tickets, okay? Now here at the Ravens organization, we take care of our PSL members the right way because you are so loyal to us and you motivate us each and every Sunday. We're going to pay for everything.
What is happening right now?
We're blowing your mind right now.
Are we not having a crucial catch interview?
We did.
What is happening right now?
Some crucial information just got spread to you. Did you catch it all?
Ow! You guys, I don't understand what is happening, why I am deserving in any way, shape, or form of any of this. Oh my gosh, you guys, thank you.
And most importantly, thank you for just your fight, the daily commitment you take to this earth of putting the fight up. Your faith is in the right spot. Your spirits are high. You got me riled up right now. But just thank you for just showing us on a daily basis true faith and the true fight that it takes to battle anything in life. So thank you for that.
I'm going to the Super Bowl!
And we're going to be in it to win it.
Oh, you know it. You know it. Oh my God, you guys, thank you.
What an awesome surprise. We hope Lisa has a great time in Miami, and maybe the Ravens will be there too. But for now, our attention turns to the Bengals and this week's critical AFC North game. The Ravens are 9-0 when Lamar Jackson runs for at least 70 yards. And against the Bengals in week 6, he ran for 150. So keep an eye on what adjustments the Bengals will make and how their defense plans to stop Lamar Jackson and company. That's it for this week's show. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next week on Ravens Report.